is up? It is a Friday night. We have a stream, especially for tonight. You might notice a few things different right off the bat. Let's just address them, go right into it. My shirt. All right, we have some special shirts brought in tonight. I want to wait until Asher's gets here, assuming she does get here tonight. I don't know if she's busy or not, but Paco has a shirt. I have a shirt, and I'll wait a few minutes to get into it. Let some people join in. I'll explain it. Otherwise, I'll just explain it like 4 times. Dude, my intro's sick. My intro's awesome. How was your guys' Friday evening? It doesn't even feel like a Friday to me. It feels like a Thursday. Hopefully you guys are excited to have a great weekend. My weekend's gonna be kind of busy. I have to work tomorrow and then this, but I got a lot of editing to do, especially after this video. I'm gonna do a lot of green screen work after this stream is done. Doing a little feature for the live streams going forward. At least I'm hoping for Mondays I'll have it done. Hopefully, it's quite a large green screen project. It'll be the biggest project I've probably ever done editing wise with green screen. Your inner metronome. What's up, Nick? Let's do shout-outs. Let's see who we got in here. We got Lila, Nick Oxenford, Potato Fry, Industrial Ship. Welcome back, Industrial. I haven't seen you in a long while. How's life? How's things been? Hopefully everything's been well. Geek Squad, Pamela, Saren, Ryan Tremblay, Nick Oxenford, Ghost. What's up? I don't know that we have any nukes tonight. I don't think so. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure we don't. I don't know if any of you watched the new Justice League or the Snyder Cut Justice League. Got done watching that last night. Got done watching the Falcon and Winter Soldier tonight. There's just so much shit coming out to watch. What's up, Godzilla? Godzilla movie comes out in like what, a week, 2 weeks? Something like that, like 2 weeks from now, I think. So, a lot of stuff. We had a celebrity on the channel today checking out my work. I'll get into that in a second. Let some people filter in, join in, get acclimated. Grab a cold brew. Maybe a bucket of popcorn. Whatever you got to do. The Indiana crew, welcome. I hope you're having a great day. Or evening, night, whatever, wherever it is. The time it is where you're from. Indiana, probably close to Iowa. Paco looking like a skinny kid. Yeah, I'm gonna, Ryan, I don't know if you're able to get in contact with Asher's. She might be busy tonight. I know Friday night she's usually doing something, I think, so. If she does get in here, I will wait to show you all the shirts, because she is actually the one that sent me these shirts. You're tied up in your basement. But you don't have a basement, okay? Alright, I can figure it out. Asher's is here. Okay, so I'm going to get into... I wanted to wait for you, Asher's, to explain the shirts, because no one's seen them yet. So Asher's, the kind heart that she has, she decided that she wanted to send me and Paco a shirt. And so I had no idea what she was sending. She didn't tell me. It was just a surprise. And roll a doobie. It's like, what? Okay. Anyways. And so she sent me a couple shirts. And the first one... Oh, my camera's not focusing. Come on. The first shirt she sent me is this one. It says, I love Tessa. All right. Now, I got to... Just because this shirt is like this, I got to go pick up Tessa and show her. Have to. Alright, so Asher's, you can get your picture, Tessa, look at the camera. Look at the camera. There's Tess. She's happy. Tess actually does believe in cryptids as well. Her favorite cryptid is the Lakeland Love Frog Monster. That's her favorite one. She loves. What are you looking at? So that's Tessa in her shirt. She loves it. She was tickled pink. Asher's. So now the really cool one. She got a shirt for Paco as well, and it actually fits him pretty nice. It fits him pretty decent. Here's Paco. Let me get him close to the camera here. Hold on. All right. So let's see here. This shirt says "Probing ain't easy." As you can see, it actually fits him nice. He wears it pretty good. He looks pretty slim. Let me back up and show you. Hey, what's up, girl? I know you've been going around town, but you ain't got this probe. You ain't got the probe like I do, Dab, 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 So, yeah, I mean, if you want to come back to my place, we can kick it. And maybe I'll break out the probe eventually, Maybe I didn't say whether it's on you or me, but, So that's probably how that conversation would go. So that's Paco's shirt. Thank you, Ashers, for the shirts. They're fucking hilarious. Tess loves her shirt. Did you custom make this shirt? How did you even get this? I love Tessa. I mean, this cannot be like a real shirt that you bought at a store. That would be so random. But I was surprised. I actually had to put Paco's shirt on from his feet. And it worked out perfect. Like, it fits him actually decently well. So I'm glad we went to small. Ashley Joe's here. What's up, Ash? It's funny. We have so many Ashleys now. We have, 3 Ashleys. And I love all my Ashleys. We got Ashers, we got Ashley, and we got, what's her YouTube name? I don't know her, the other Ashley. I forget her YouTube name, but it's Ashley. That's what her real name is. Hope your car ride's going great, Ash. It's been a while since I last joined. Well, welcome back, Danny. Welcome, Second Star Survival. Ashley Rose, yeah, duh. I don't know why I forgot, but... Paco is beefy. He is a big boy. I mean, I'm like a 6 foot... I'm just estimating here, probably 6'6". Probably 190. I mean, look at me. I'm a beefcake. Oh, I got my belly. Don't mind my beer gut, all right? But shit, Oh yeah, so fun. So we're gonna react to some scary shit tonight, obviously. What else was I gonna say? I had another announcement. I did set up the trail cams. I have one brought back. I need to collect data from it. It's upside down. Did catch some deer. It actually took 900 pictures over the course of the last 24 hours, so I need to review and make sure there's nothing hidden. No Bigfoots, there could be some Bigfoots lurking around. If so, I'll slap them up. It's just that simple. But I walked the wood line with my buddy at work, and we kind of investigated some great spots that could be Bigfoot Central. Mountain Lion Central. I also my goal is to catch a mountain lion on a trail cam at some point in my life. I really want to fucking do that. So we do have a second camera deployed right now. I will say this takes amazing fucking pictures, like really good quality. And so I'm thinking hopefully next stream, I assume the thing it gave me has a fucking... Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah. So the next stream, I will have the pictures uploaded. I will take the other one down tomorrow and deploy this one out. And, yeah, so we're going to have some good pictures to kind of go off of what it does, some evidence of what it does. And we'll kind of go from there. Dill has a dad bod. I really am getting a dad bod. I'm not even kidding. I am legitimately getting fat. I'll never be fat because my genes just don't allow it, but I've been gaining weight. Most of my weight gain is muscle because of my job. It's a huge physical labor job, but I'm a growing boy. You can get a pic of a mountain lion for me. I see him often. Do you really? Well, I don't mean to brag, Ryan, but Iowa mountain lions would kick the shit out of Arizona mountain lions. They're way more badass here. All right, way more badass. Welcome back, S Godzilla. Welcome, Donut Lord. Welcome, Husk. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone else. So Paco was naked before. Yeah, Paco was naked. Yeah, he didn't care. He just, You just plugged it into Amazon and they had them? Oh, nice. He's no longer a thick boy. He's a stylish thick boy. Hell yeah. Welcome, Evolution. QLT Gaming. What's up? We're gonna get started here in a second. I gotta find some good stuff to watch here. We could either watch some old Nuke's Top 5, which I always like doing. Oh, the other thing I was gonna say, the other announcement I had, was for those that didn't see my tweet today, Peter Kane commented on my fucking channel. I'm gonna actually show it right now. For those that don't believe me, Peter Kane actually found, I don't know how, I don't know, like I said, I think he's known of my channel, and I don't know if he was just randomly checking up on my channel and saw that video that I did, the channel intro, but he commented on it, and so, let's see. Who the hell is it? Where even is the video? Here it is. Let's see here. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. You OBS is not working. But here, hold on. Anyways, you can see it here. Thank you for your service. You are a credit to humanity. Peter Kane coming in big time on the latest the channel intro video. So go ahead and check that out. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this goddamn OBS. Every time I do some shit, this shit's always gonna fuck with me. I don't understand electronics. I don't. I'd rather, if I could just be outside in a log cabin, I'd rather do that than have internet. This internet thing sucks sometimes. I'm too old for this. I was born long before internet, computers, any kind of technology, even electricity. I'm not used to this kind of shit. I'm almost 30 years old now, so I don't understand this how you young bucks do. Yeah, Peter Kane, I mean, he's one of my favorite YouTubers. He's fucking a badass. He's actually caught the Dogman, the Bigfoot. He's caught them all. So go check out Peter Kane sometime if you guys haven't already. Texas Panhandle. Oh, he changed his name too. He changed the name to Texas Panhandle. Yes, the classic Texas Panhandle is back. He is back. He's returned, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. I love it. How you doing, man? When you get into Iowa, you grow a bunch of muscles. It's still secret. It's also why the mountain lions are stronger there. That's true, Evolution. It's very true. It's just, it is what it is, 30's pretty young, yeah. Well, I could see Dill and Peter Kane being the same person. He is like an older version of me, yeah. He's like me in the future, probably. We make the same kind of content, really. He just does way more videos than I do. But we have the same kind of style of humor and taste. So he's a more advanced version of me. I'm like the Walmart version of Peter Kane. But just wait. When you see my next, I'm hoping it's Monday. My next stream should be the best stream ever because I'm gonna have this whole thing into it. I can't really say much about it, but it's gonna be badass. Something I've never done before. What's up, Heath? I don't know what I mean. I was gonna react to videos today, but my OBS is not working. Like I can't show my face and the screen. That is bizarre. That is bizarre. We could just fucking freeball it and just have cryptid conversation. That would be totally fine. I'd be down with that. I can't really do... I mean, this kind of threw my whole plan off. OBS sucks. I mean, I'm just going to say it. OBS just really sucks. So, that's a bummer. But, rest assured, I might be able to figure it out. Hold on. I got to do some tinkering here. Some bullshit. That's not it. That's not the right button. Red Shoe Diaries. Wendigo videos, please. If you actually watch my most recent Cryptid top 5 videos, there is, you could say it's in the category of Wendigo, Skinwalker, etc. Something in those kind of, a lot of people say rake. I don't believe in rakes. But that would be a great clip to watch, because that's right up your alley, man. The galaxy picture? What galaxy picture? Galaxy picture. Oh, thanks, Texas Panhandle. Appreciate you, brother. You've been there a long time, man, so, I appreciate it. I mean, your name can be whatever you want, but the Texas Panhandle is a badass name. I like it. It rolls off the tongue, Texas Panhandle. I like saying panhandle. I think it's a fun word to say. It's like titty. I like saying titty. Anyways, hey, Dale, did you see my channel? I have not. I have not seen your channel yet. I did not get time to check it out. I think you said, was it the water balloons? Something like that. Do I like chickens? I like dead chickens. I like eating chickens. Chickens are, they're a vibe. I think they're funny animals. I don't really have any... I don't want to be around a live chicken, because they're kind of fucked up. And I don't like birds. I don't trust them. They got claws, beaks... And I always have fear they're going to peck my eyeball out. And I don't want to be blind. Nothing more I fear than being blind. It'd be horrible. The deer version of the Wendigo, I assume you mean like the whole antler, the deer look of it. I would tend to agree with you. I think that's kind of like it's kind of a creepypasta more than anything. I do believe that the Wendigo could be based off a real thing. I think the Wendigo is far more believable than, say, the rake. Or Slender Man. A chicken raptor. Yeah, they are little dinosaurs, really. I like, when I was a kid, I would go fishing, and I never really learned how to go fishing, so I kind of had to teach myself, and I had this shitty Walmart pole, fishing pole. It sucked ass, and it just would always it was horrible. And one day I was fucking fishing, and there was a red-winged blackbird that came out of fucking nowhere. I was minding my own damn business, and this fucking bird comes flapping, squawking at me, and fucking chasing me. So I take the fuck off running, because it's trying to kill me. For all I know, this blackbird's gonna pick me up and drop me in the lake, and then peck me to death, and I'm gonna drown. And I'm not drowning. I'm fucking no way. And so I take off fucking running, and this bird is chasing me. Like, he's right behind me. He's way faster than me. And so I turn around, and I fucking launch my pole at him, trying to hit him. And I miss. He, dodges it like a ninja. And so I took off running, and thank God I had 4.34 speed. That D3 athleticism that I have possessed inside my body, it came in use, and I was able to escape the threat. I came back later to retrieve my pole, and I never went fishing at that spot again. That's my story. I don't like birds. Dill, ever have fresh... What is that, boar? Boar ribs? Pig ribs? Not, what do you mean fresh? Like, raw? Like, that fresh? Or like, I've had them at, Famous Dave's. God, I wish I could figure this fucking thing out. I've never had it do this before. That's the weird thing. We could just talk. We might just talk for the stream. It'll probably be an hour stream anyway, so we might just have conversation. Get into cryptid conversation, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll answer any questions. Let me see if I can bump it into high gear here. Huh. Well... While I'm at it, just go check out Ryan Trembley's channel. Here's a preview of that. Never mind, there's not a preview because the video's not on my desktop anymore. I'm a mess right now, man. This is the worst stream I've ever done. Ashley, if you're watching, this isn't an every time thing, I promise, okay? I cleaned out my fucking desktop, and the intro that I had for the channel intro got deleted, and, I could always remake it. It's not that big of a deal, but I deleted that, and half the other fucking videos in my OBS, so I'm a train wreck right now. It's hot. I'm sweating. Not really, but I'm on my way to sweating. It's kind of warm in my apartment. Hey, Dill, did you see my channel? I did not see your channel. I did not. Dill doesn't eat meat. He eats the souls of his fallen foes. Asked Abandoned. No one has heard from him since he stole one of Dill's beers. Yeah, I mean, I want to know what happened to him. I do. I really do. It's a shame. It really is. Because I think he got scared because of the threats that I sent him in person. I showed up to his property and I let him know what's up, and he's been quiet since. So I don't know. He's been MIA. So who are you? I don't even remember subbing to you. You probably know me as a Skinwalker Scream guy, the creepy Skinwalker in the forest, Andy. Let me see here. I'm going to get some music going here. But yeah, Andy, I mean, tonight's stream is a little bit different than what we usually do. Usually we react to creepy videos, cryptid videos, ghost videos, and alien videos, but we're having a stream malfunction tonight, so tonight we're just talking, hanging out. As you can see, we got Paco behind us. Go check out my other videos, though, man. You might like them. If you like cryptid shit, I think you'll like them. Do I have any paranormal stories? I do have one paranormal story. I have two. I have an encounter with a squatter in an abandoned house, face to face. And I know. I mean, I could tell him again. A lot of people have heard him before, so bear with me. But I'll kind of keep it short and sweet. Probably, God, I don't know how long. Going on 4 years now, maybe. Gotta be going on 4 years now. I lived in this apartment, and a guy below me died in his sleep. This was during the summertime. Died in his sleep, I don't know if he died in his sleep. He just died. It was probably a guy in his 60s. Had some kind of health condition. I don't know if it was a heart attack, brain aneurysm. I don't know. He just died. Dropped dead. Now keep in mind, this is in the summer months, so it's hot. And his body wasn't discovered for probably 3 months, 3 to 4 months. The only reason it was discovered was because the landlord did a welfare check on him, because I'm assuming he didn't pay any rent, no utilities were paid, probably a red flag. And so they discovered him. I woke up. I got home from work, or maybe I was taking a nap. I can't remember. But I hear all these fire trucks and stuff, like the fucking, all the big trucks and the ambulances and the cops. They were all there. And so I was like, okay, someone definitely died. And then all the firefighters got in their hazmat suits. So I'm thinking, they're like, now I already know. I'm like, there's a dead body that's been dead for a while. And so, sure enough, he died, and it was creepy enough. He died by his bed or in his bed, because that all got taken out as well, which is directly where my bed was. So if he died in his sleep, his fucking soul would have gone right through my body while I slept. Anyways, they had to gut the whole apartment because it was his body just pretty much melted into the carpet or the bed, wherever it was. And so, anyways, about, I don't know, a few days to a week passed. I worked at Target at the time, and I worked a 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. shift, so I had to wake up at 3 a.m. to get ready and head out. So I wake up at 3 a.m. I know, it's like the cliche time where shit happens. But realistically, it was probably around 3:20, 3:30, because that was when I was walking out the door. I'm getting ready to go. Now, it's completely pitch black in my apartment. The only light coming through is through the blinds, which are closed. The little streams of street light, the orange street light, kind of shining on the wall. And now I'm walking to my front door, and to the left is the kitchen. To the right is the living room, okay? So in the far left corner, there is as I'm walking out the door, there is a giant black mass that goes all the way to the ceiling. And it is humanoid in shape. It's got the head, but then it's kind of just like this I don't know, there's no arms to it. It was just like a blob. the thing I compare it to is like a Batman silhouette, but without the pointy ears. You know what I mean? Like I had like this, the shoulders, the head, and then just a body. But what I cannot explain to you is how dark it was. It was so pitch black. I mean, it was already pitch black in the room. And this figure was blacker than black. It was like I was seeing into the void. It was weird. It was bizarre. Like, I definitely knew it was there. It stood out, like, out of the corner of my eye, I saw it, and I instantly was freaked out. So, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Because I have to walk right past it to get to the fucking door. I'm like, fuck that. It's gonna, like, grab me and fucking choke me or some shit. I ain't into that. What's up, Coltana? And, so I take Tess, who was a kitten at the time. She was a little baby. And we had a thing back in the day where I'd slide her across the hardwood floor, and she loved it. So she'd come back to me, and I'd slide her again. So I'd grab her up, she was sleeping, and I fucking toss her ass, like sliding her across the floor all the way to this creature. Singing, like, I'd rather have my cat get killed than me. I mean, that's just smart. And she slides into it, gets up, runs back to me because she thinks this is a game. The ghost doesn't react, or the spirit, whatever it fucking was, does not react at all. I'm like, fuck. So I'm at the point now where it's probably, I have to go. Like, if I don't leave, I'm gonna be late. So I'm like, fuck it, you know, I get all kind of worked up, and I fucking start walking to the door, all fucking adrenaline. And as I'm about to touch the door handle, the whole thing just falls through the floor. The whole thing just whoosh. And it was so bizarre. It was the most bizarre thing, and it wasn't like, it didn't look like a 2D shape. It was like a 3D thing, like a cylinder shape, like an actual thing was standing there. It wasn't like a just plastic, like a shadow. It was like a thing, and it just went right to the floor. And the whole way driving to Target, I had my fucking light on up top, because I was like, the motherfucker's gonna be in my rear view mirror. I fucking already know it. But I never saw him again. Never happened. And I have to wonder if that's the guy that died below me. And so that's my ghost story. Old guy spirit penetrated Dale. I mean, I hope not. I hope not. Then the other story is, we were senior year in high school. It was homecoming. And me and a buddy and a bunch of girls wanted to go do something fun. So we decided we were going to have a few drinks. And go out onto this gravel road out in the country. There's this gravel road. And I didn't know anything about this place, but a couple of girls knew about this place, heard of it. And it's just this house in the middle of nowhere. Cornfields surrounding the whole place. And it's an old house, it's abandoned, and it's all boarded up. And even around the house, it's all overgrown with like trees, like mostly trees and just high shrubbery. I mean, all around the house. And we looked for entry points, and we couldn't really find a good one. There was no way in this house without like breaking the fucking wood that was over the window. Like someone had nailed plywood over all the windows. So we fucking pry open a piece and get it off, which was a bitch because there was so much fucking trees and shit. Getting that off was not easy, but it was so rotted that it wasn't hard getting it out, the nails out. It was just hard to maneuver this fucking piece of plywood. And so we get into this house through the window, which was already broken, and we're looking around, and it was weird to me about this house. Very old, like whoever left this house, it was back in like early 90s, late 80s. What the attire looked like. The sofas, the TV, it was one of those big box TVs that sat in the ground with the antennas. And it looked like they had just left like that. Because there was still a bowl, there was a bowl and a spoon with some gross black, like there was food in it once. Like there was still food in it when they left. And it was the whole furnished place, clothes still everywhere. I mean, it was weird. It looked like they had just vanished, like they just left. And I'm sure there's some kind of explanation, but to me it's weird that this house exists and there's still shit in it, you know what I mean? And it wasn't condemned or bulldozed. It's weird to me. Anyways, we're fucking around. We were going to go down in the basement, but the stairs were actually broken. So we couldn't go down. And so the only other thing we could explore was upstairs. And we kind of checked the base level of the house, and it was kind of creepy. There was raccoon, possum, critter shit everywhere. You were stepping on shit everywhere you went. And, I mean, at the time, I had a bit of liquid courage, and I was trying to impress these girls. I'm like, I'm a badass, I gotta show them. I gotta show them I'm not scared. It's kind of that guy thing. You're trying to impress a chick. And so I'm like, we should go upstairs. And not even after long, we're discussing, we're gonna go upstairs. A fucking thud hits the floor, or hits the ceiling, like something fell from upstairs. And everyone's like, oh my god. And it wasn't loud. We could just hear that there was some kind of noise. We just figured it was a critter. So I'm like, me and my buddy, I'm like, we gotta go up there and investigate this. And the girls didn't want to go up. They were just standing at the base of the stairs, and they were gonna watch us go up the stairs. So I finally convinced my buddy to go up the stairs with me. We get halfway up and we hear another thud. Boom, this time really loud. And so my buddy's like, nope, fuck this, I'm out. He walks back down the stairs. Now I'm sitting there going, I'm gonna go check this out. You know, I'm feeling like a badass, I'm feeling myself. So I go up the stairs. There's a way to the left, way to the right. There's one door on the right that was like the bathroom, I think, or some, I don't know, it was some little tiny room, and a door across from it, but two of the doors were locked. And I clicked that and it was locked. Went to the other door to my left, door on the, like when you turn left, there's another door on the left, that's locked. The door on the right, though, was already cracked open. It was cracked open, so I pushed this door open. All I have is my iPod 5 and my flip camera recorder. And the iPod 5 I'm using as a flashlight, and I'm recording with the flip camera. And I'm fucking coming through this door, and I open it, and I shit you not, I come into the room, and there's a bed right in the center of the room, and behind the bed is a homeless man that is completely butt-ass naked. I mean, I assume. He had no shirt on, and he looked like the guy from Lord of the Rings that's like, my precious. I swear to God, he was bone skinny, like, gross. And he had, like, gray skin. I mean, I assume because he was so filthy. And he had, like, white/gray, straggly, wet, it looked like wet, greasy hair that was really thin, that hung down from his side. And he was hunched over the bed staring at me. And I was like, holy fuck, I about shit myself. So I fucking took the fuck off. I come down the stairs. Now remember, I only can go so fast because the stairs are just coated with shit. So you could fall easily. I'm like, we gotta fucking go. I'm like, we gotta go. Someone else is here. And they're all like, the girls start freaking out. Like, what? I'm like, we gotta fucking go. Now remember, when you came into this fucking house, you had to weave your way in through thick brush. We can't just leave quickly. And so, of course, I'm the last one out. All the girls are going through, and then my buddy is like the third one through. He had a little guy. He was a little guy. He was just a pussy. And so he was like, get out of my way, women. I gotta get out of here. So he left. Now I'm standing here waiting for everyone to slowly make their way out. And I couldn't even have time to explain what I just saw. And I'm sitting there with my back to the window just staring at this fucking staircase, expecting this thing to come crawling down. Like, I don't know. It was fucked up, man. And it luckily never did. We got out of there, and that's it. But to this day, that is the scariest encounter I've ever had. It was like this just gray, skinny, tiny little man with squiggly hair that was like really greasy/wet, but it was super thin. Like you could see his head through the hair, and it was the way he's bony and gray. But what doesn't make sense is I don't get how he even was in the house, because we went around the whole property, and all the windows were boarded up. All the windows, like there was no like. We even pulled on. The only reason we got to the window we did is because there was the only one that was kind of rotted and it came out. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know how he was in there unless there was a cellar entrance somewhere. Like, I don't know. I don't know why he was even there. There was like, it's not like a place like. How does he survive there? Because there's no food source anywhere really. I don't know. It's weird. It was a really weird encounter. Have you? I want to know. I know some of you had ghost experiences, but if any of you others have had squatter experiences, which I don't like squatters because you never know. I mean, that shit can turn dangerous and deadly real quick. Or he was dead. No, because what I saw wasn't an apparition. It wasn't a ghost. It was there. Like, it was physically there. I could see it. I could see the fucking thing. HD crystal clear. It was actually there and it was moving. I mean, I could see it. It wasn't a ghost. I can 100% rule out it was a ghost. I think it was a person, but it just didn't look like a human. Like, I mean, it did, but it didn't. You know what I mean? Like, and it just doesn't make any sense. But there's nothing else that it could be. Am I drunk? Not yet. I'm not yet drunk. I'm on my way to it, though. You had the scariest thing ever happened to you? Do you think he was a person? I think. I mean, there's no other. I'm a man that likes to find a reasonable explanation to everything I possibly can. I prefer to find ways that it could make sense before just instantly jumping the gun. There's nothing else I believe that could have been besides a person. I just don't understand why that person was there in the middle of nowhere. Like, why that wouldn't really make sense for a homeless person. How did he get out there? Walking fucking 10 miles out into the middle of nowhere, just happened to come out of the corn. I mean, the whole place is surrounded by corn. It's a bizarre. Do I think it was a goblin? I don't think it was a goblin. It was. I mean, if the guy would have stood up, I assume. I mean, he was hunched over. I couldn't see his legs or anything below, like his collarbone. Basically, I could see it to my hand up. because he was hunched down. Like, really, his chin was almost on the bed. He was just had his arms, his hands on the bed, and he was kind of like peeking over. Like, I was scaring him, it looked like. So he didn't make any noise other than the 2 booms we heard when he... I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if it dropped something, if it was climbing around. I don't know. Hey, Dill, how big is Bigfoot's dill? Probably very large. Probably. Have I seen Bigfoot in real life? No, but it is my dream cryptid to catch. I so badly want to catch a Bigfoot. I have a trail cam up right now in a Bigfoot area. I've caught deer. I caught deer last night. I got another trail cam I'm putting up tomorrow, and I'm taking the one I have up back to do to review the footage that I got. So, do I think it was a corpse? No, what I saw was alive. It was moving. Like it wasn't just a statue. It was moving. I mean, it had some head movement. It was moving. I could tell it was a real thing. You saw orb in the sky when you were a kid. Thought it was aliens for years, only to see that it was a meteor. Huh. Was this at night? Yeah, this was at, like, when this thing happened, it was probably 1 a.m. Maybe even 1 a.m. I'd say 12:30 to 2 a.m. Somewhere in that time window. I can't exactly remember, but it was late at night because it was after our homecoming dance, and we had to drive out there to get to it, so... When you were a kid, you saw a creepy man walk out of the woods that bordered a cemetery at midnight. Weirdest part, the dude was singing and was walking towards me. Needless to say, I bolted. Yeah, probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. I don't trust sketchy people like that. The homeless can get anywhere. Yeah, that's true, but it doesn't... If you were a homeless person, you would need a sustainable food source of some kind. I mean, it just does... I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. You can't eat the corn. It's not ready yet at that time of year. So I don't know how... I mean, it's not like you can just... It's not a town where there's even homeless people to be at. It's a town of maybe 1,200 people. We don't have homeless people in Green... It was Green, Iowa. Outside of Green, Iowa. There's no homeless people there. That's what I don't get. So it doesn't make any sense to me. I've never really understood what I saw. But... how many darts to take down and capture Bigfoot, do you think? It probably would only take 1 tranquilizer dart. You just have to have a really high dosage. You'd have to be careful, though, when tranking a Bigfoot, because since we don't know exactly how much they weigh, you could kill it. You could give it too much and kill it with a trank dart. That's why trank darting is very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing, and giving an animal the right amount, the right dosage, because if you give it too much, you will kill it. And if you don't give it enough, it's not, it's just gonna run away. Adrenaline could kick in, and it could eat through that fucking shit and just be fine. So I don't think it's about the number of trank darts. I think at most you'd probably want to put only 1 into it, because you're not gonna probably get a second shot. But at most, I mean, maybe 2. But it just depends on what dosage you're putting in those trank darts. Like, what kind of stuff are you putting in there to take it down? I would assume you would use something similar to what you would do for a silverback gorilla, for instance, and probably just turn it up just a little bit. I think still ain't sleeping tonight. Hey, that's the goal, man. Not be able to sleep because you're scared. That's the best feeling. It's like a drug. It is like a drug. If you really want to fuck with yourself, next time you can't go to sleep because you're scared, I used to do this as a kid. Start doing shit that would terrify you. Like, get up with the lights off and go to the creepiest room in your house and just sit in the corner. And I kid you not, I did this when I was a kid. I had this weird attic. Like, my bedroom is upstairs in my house, and I had a walk-in attic. It was just a little tiny door that you could walk in, and it went like the length of the house. It was a long attic, and I had my closet in there, but then there was storage in the back of this closet. Now, there's bats in here, come to find out, which I didn't know. And so I had a projector little thing that you know those little like circle, I don't know what they're called. They're like these little circle things, and they had like movie stills in them. And you crank the lever, and it switched to the next one, and it projected it out so you could see. They also have the ones where you put your eye through it, and you can click the button, and it switches to the next one. I forgot what those are called. And they're not a thing anymore, I doubt. But when we were kids, us older people, we had these toys, and so it was cool because this closet me and my brother and sister would hang out in here, and we'd click on this thing, and it'd light up the whole room. It was really awesome, but. I was scared one night, and I was like, there's some scary noises coming from my closet. I could hear scratching. And I knew the real sense of me, I knew there wasn't ghost, or I wasn't even thinking of that. I was more always scared of like an intruder is what I was always scared of. And so I started one day, I just got this weird thing. I was like, I just want to fucking see what happens. So I open this door, pitch black, and I start walking inside. Turn no lights on, feeling around, and I just sit down. It's probably 3 a.m., 2 a.m., something like that. Couldn't sleep because I was scared. And I'm sitting here, and I am so fucking scared that someone's going to touch me. And it's like a drug. Your mind just goes into like an elevated state. And it is a fascinating feeling. I fucking love it. I don't sadly get that feeling anymore. Because if I did, it would be life-threatening. If I was scared like that now, it'd be because something really, really bad is happening. So it would be different. But if you get scared when you go to sleep, I'm just saying, try doing something like that. It does help beat it. Like, you'll make you not scared anymore. I don't know how many people have done this when they were kids, but it's a fucking elevated state of mind, man. It's fucking weird. Tranquilizer doesn't take effect immediately either. It takes, yeah, that's true. And you have to also, we know what most animals take, if not every single animal. We know what they take to take them down safely. But Bigfoots, we don't know their exact weight, height, all that, like the weight especially, and their body mass index goes greatly into tranking something. That's how you kind of calculate what they need. And we don't know how much they weigh. We've never scaled one. So it'd be kind of tricky. You'd have to, I'm sure, like I said, if you got close to the range of a silverback gorilla, turn it up a couple notches, because Bigfoots are bigger than silverbacks. See what it does. You could probably, like I said, you're going to have to get it right in one shot, because it's probably out of there after one hit. So, Viewmasters, I can't remember what they're called, but they're just the little clicky guys, and there was like I can't remember what it was, some kind of projector thing. But then there's also the ones like they look like a camera, and you just click on the camera button, and it switches stills. And you buy them in like packs. They're like, I know, like the ones I had were Disney ones, so all the Disney movies and shit. What does my shirt say? My shirt says, I love Tessa. This was a thank you to Asher's in chat. She sent me this shirt all the way from Ohio. And then she also bought a shirt for Paco, which just simply says, probing ain't easy. So Paco's styling it out in swag. Look at him. Looking fine. One night I was putting my VR on the charger, and in the corner of my eye I saw something fly past, and I look out my window, and then I see it staring right at me, but almost shit myself and ran like the fuck. What was staring at you? By the way, welcome, Penguin God. Alright, Texas Panhandle, have a great weekend, man. Thank you for stopping by, as always. What is up, Stop Motion and Transformers? How you doing? I wouldn't say it was something I did out of bravery. It was just more of conquering my fear and just enjoying that state of elevated fear. To me, it's kind of fun. I always liked, another example of this, and I love this feeling as kids. Doing it when you're with people is even almost better, because there was one time we played, I was always scared to do Bloody Mary. And I've kind of told this story on chat before, but we went to this one house for Christmas, some family member's house, I don't even know who it was. And they had a really nice house, and they had this big fucking bathroom in the basement. And it was a nice bathroom, but the mirror was something about the mirror. It was like this oak mirror, very creepy. It creeped me out. It was huge. And we were trying to play Bloody Mary, and I fucking struggled to do it, because I just had a really, really bad feeling something was going to happen. I was like, fuck. And I was still down to do it, but no one else wanted to. I'm like, fuck. But I was like, fuck, I don't know if the demon's going to get me or what. But we would play games. My grandparents had this huge property with all these trees, like a wooded area kind of. And we'd play hide and seek. And there'd be 2 teams of 2, or 3 teams of 2. And there'd be 1 team of 2 that would be the seekers, and they'd go find you. But we would go hide in the woods and shit. And I shit you not, there was one time my dad was fucking with me and all my cousins, my siblings. He came out there without us knowing. And I'm on my own. I went solo because I like going solo, and like I said, I was a great hider. And I'm sitting there hiding in the fucking leaves, and I am paralyzed out of fear because I hear someone walking towards me. So I'm kind of sitting there thinking it might be someone, a seeker, but then I look over, and coming out of a cornfield, I shit you not, coming out of a cornfield was my dad, except I did not know it was my dad. I couldn't see it. It was like fucking 11 o'clock at night, pitch black. All I could see was a man, a large man coming towards me. I'm like, what the fuck? And I literally was paralyzed out of fear. The moonlight was shining on his face, which made his face look, I remember his face looking like paper white because of how the moonlight was. I could have ran. I had like 20 fucking yards between me and him where I could have just took off running. But I didn't. I waited until he got right up to me because I just was deer in headlights, frozen in fear. I was probably like 14 at the time. And he got close to me and he was like, what's up? And I'm like, oh, it's my dad. Holy fuck. I'm like, dude, I didn't. He's like, if you didn't know who that was, you should have fucking ran, motherfucker. I mean, it was scary. It was weird. That's how he was fucking with me because he came out of the cornfield. He wasn't trying to scare me. He assumed I could see him. Like, he thought he knew it was me. But I don't know. I can't see things far away, like in detail. And so I couldn't tell it was him. But all I saw was a fucking large, grown-ass man coming out of the fucking cornfield. When I was young, I was trying to sleep. And one night I heard someone that sounded distressed and scared. And I told my parents and they said to go to sleep. This kept happening every night for a week. That's no good. It's probably a demon in distress, you know? Did you hit him with your probe? Unfortunately, no. I did not have my probe yet. It's not a probe, okay? It's a combat stick. It's not a probe. It's a fucking combat stick. Paco uses probes. I don't. I use combat sticks. It's got a taser on the end of this. High powerful, high caliber taser. It's no joke, man. No joke. Eli Bugmaster's here. What's up, Eli? Eli, I was telling the chat that I had the Trail Cam 1 up deployed last night and into this morning, and I did catch some deer on it. It's still up right now. I checked it and I left it up. Tomorrow when I go into work, I'm going to swap it out for this other one and collect the data. It took 942 pictures. 942 pictures, so it works beautifully, man. From what I could tell on the screen on the camera when I was checking it, that was high quality, so tomorrow I'm going to get the data, get the SIM card plugged in, and get some of the pictures uploaded to my computer, and then next stream I will show them. So you guys can kind of see what we're working with. Dill the Fearless. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I do get scared. I mean, there's a lot of things that would scare me. Crocodiles scare me. I don't fuck with crocodiles. Anything that's any kind of lake water monster or open water creature, no. Sharks, fuck no. Spiders, fuck no. I'm an excellent swimmer. I'm an excellent swimmer, but I don't like open water. Like oceans, I don't no. Lakes don't bother me, but oceans, absolutely fucking not. You won't catch me swimming in an ocean. Like shallow area, yeah, but not in the deep ocean. You won't. I would do it maybe once just to say I've done it, but yeah, dude, it took 942 pictures and the battery life was never even phased. So me and my buddy at work found a really good area where we could tell animal traffic was high. The game trails, all came to an intersection. And there's a four-way and there's a little water, so everything came to that point. And there was tons of deer. And I went out there this morning to check it. And you have to walk in the woods quite a ways to get to the spot. And I'm walking through the woods, and I hear a bunch of running, like rustling in the leaves. I'm like, what the fuck? So I stop, and a herd of deer comes right in front of me, like out of the tree line, like out of nowhere, and they take off running. And they seen me, and they came running through this. I just heard leaves crunching, but couldn't see them. I heard a bunch of things running. I'm like, what the fuck? It sounded like a stampede. And they came through and ran away. Right in front of the trail cam. One time, me and my friend were playing Charlie, Are You There? And we asked the first question, it moved. I excited. My friend, on the other hand, was scared that he destroyed the red eye. What was Charlie? Oh, my eyes. It sounds familiar. Yeah, Eli, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to get the images back onto my computer and get to view them. I went through all 900 at work today because I had on my break. I just was fucking clicking through to see if I caught anything large, like Bigfoot, and I didn't see anything like that. But we definitely did catch some deer, so that's awesome. Asher's your cat Boo is watching for Tess. That's cute. Can a ghost or demon possess a butthole? Probably not. I would assume not. You've never heard of that game? It's like Bloody Mary, modern Bloody Mary. No, I've never heard of Charlie. It's probably after my time, my prime, you know. The monster looked like a huge bird with blood on it, and I see white, bright eyes. It's no good, man. Giga Mad Max, what's up? He's just vibing, Ash. Your cat's just vibing. He probably is... He wants Tess. Tess is single, though. Tess is not allowed to date any other cats. No boy cats allowed in my house. Period. Brian and Sue are watching. We got our new shirts that we were showing off earlier. I Love Tessa. This was sent in by Ashers. And then they also got Paco a t-shirt called Probing Ain't Easy. Paco is all looking fresh as hell with his shirt. My boy looking clean. He's ready to go to the bar later, pick up some chicks, you know. He's a great wingman, you know. We just hang out and, you know, he's a little bitch, but Jesus Christ, I mean, he gets ladies. I'll tell you that right now. They're all over him, and it kind of gets me jealous. So I don't take him to the bar anymore. He just kind of goes in his own time. You're breaking his heart, Dill. Tess is my baby. No cat wiener for Tess. I'm sorry. I always thought it'd be kind of cute to have a baby version of Tess, like an actual baby. That'd be cute, but I can't take... What if the cat comes out a dumb color? I don't know. I'm picky with cat colors. Like calico. No way. I don't want calico. I don't want white. White and black cats are creepy to me. Black cats are not always bad, but white cats are really creepy. They're like albino or something. Ashers, you fit the black cat persona though. Like your black cat definitely fits you. It's like a Halloween cat. They look demented. How much did Paco cost? Like, he's super detailed. Yeah, he probably, I don't know, $300 probably, I'd say. He's a badass, you know. $300 to claim his soul, you know. He's real. It's not like he's a thing you can buy. I got him on the black market. We got about another 10 minutes on stream tonight, guys. I got a lot of work to do on the green screen project, which you guys are going to love. Actually, 13 minutes in stream. So if you got any questions, now's the time. Go ahead and shoot some questions my way. Paco was created in Dill's basement. I wish I could say that. Sadly, he came from Roswell. He was one of the last Roswell aliens that survived. He was a lieutenant, eventually, of one of the crews. After I wiped out one of his crews and killed them, we kind of took over on our own partnership and explored the galaxy together. But he just kept being a sniveling little bitch, and so I had to beat him up a little bit to like, hey, you're a gray alien. You shouldn't be acting like this, you know. And so here he is today. He's still a little bitch, but we fixed it. We've ironed out a lot of the issues, all right? When something is white, it's not albino, it's blonde. When it's albino, its eyes are red. Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying. White cats just look albino because they're white, and it creeps me out. Not that they're actually... I know they're not actually albino. I understand that. What's a shadow bitch? Shadow bitch. Isn't a question, but I just gotta say I love Tessa. I'll go get her. I'll let you see her. She's right here. Come here. Yeah. Here's my chunky little Guatemalan tree monkey. Look at the camera. Up here. Tess, look at it. Where are you going? She just vibing. She's not fat. She just got her baby fat. It's her breed. Remember, she is baby panther. She's part panther. Her father was a black panther that mated with the cat at the Blank Park Zoo in Des Moines. She's being antsy right now. Yeah, you whiny little baby. Poor Tess. She's chunk. Look it up, man. Blank Park Zoo incident, 2009. Just look it up. Also, when I was little, you saw a shadow bitch with sharp teeth. A shadow bitch. What is a shadow bitch? And it waved at me and like kind of scratched the wall. And the next morning, I saw scratch marks the same place. Like a shadow being. You mean? Like, is that what you're talking about or referring to? I call most things. I do too, man. Don't worry. Hey, Del, what if you found out Tess sneaked out the next day you found out she's pregnant? I'd be pissed. I don't want soggy kittens on my carpet, you know. That's what they look like when they're born, soggy. I don't want that. She is, I mean, usually she does like sit on my lap. So tonight, I mean, she's trying to play right now. She's just playing with her mouse. All right, Coltana, we're only gonna be live for another couple minutes, so I will see you Monday, man. Hopefully everything's going well. Found nothing about any 2009 happenings. Government probably covered it up. It was a big deal. Black Panther got into the zoo, Blank Park Zoo, and mated with a cat. They had a great, tense relationship. The Black Panther escaped with the cat, and they started a love life somewhere. That's where Tess was born. And somehow Tess slithered or snaked her way through the grass as a blind, soggy kitten, and wound up on the roadside where I found her. And I picked her up, cleaned her off. She's about the size of a small potato. And I picked her up and threw her in my backpack, fucking went home. You got a kitty too, Lila? About another minute, guys. I'm going to start putting some links in. Tonight was just a weird stream, kind of a shorter one with the malfunctions. We weren't able to react to videos, which kind of sucks. But rest assured, I'll have it fixed by next stream. I'm also hoping to get that project that I'm working on done, possibly. But it could very well take me another week to do. It's a lot of fucking shit to do. And I'm going to actually go start filming some green screen stuff right after I end the stream. So I'm excited. It's turning out good so far. But I'm really excited for you guys to see it. Cats are weird, yeah. Cats are weird. If you guys haven't followed me on Tinder, Tinder. What the fuck? Twitter, not Tinder. I don't think you can follow me. I don't want you guys to follow me on Tinder. Follow me on Twitter. Which I'll put the link in chat now. I post content on there. I'm planning on posting some content on there soon, so you'll get to see it before the live stream, I think. Possibly. I don't know yet. So there's my Twitter. Go follow that if you have Twitter. You won't regret it. We're at 4.3 million followers on my Twitter, so that's cool. Go follow me. You know, I am on Tinder. I mean, I don't really use it that much, but I am on Tinder technically. All right, Nick Oxenford, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, well, like, this was just a weird anomaly stream. That's not even a word, I just made it up, anomaly. But we'll be back strong, healthy, and we'll react to new clips. I'm sure there'll be a new Nukes Top 5 next week, either Monday or Thursday. So we'll see how this editing goes. We'll either stream on Monday or Tuesday of next week. I don't know yet. It all depends on what footage I catch in the trail cam. It depends on what I am able to accomplish on this green screen project, because it's a live stream thing that I'm going to do. It's a live stream event that we're going to be having. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know on Twitter whether I'm streaming Monday or Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. Try to have a good weekend, folks. Have a good weekend. Relax. If you're doing something fun this weekend, try to enjoy it. We're getting close to the summertime. It's happy times, happy times. I'm going to have myself a good weekend. I'm going to get drunk tonight, very, very drunk. Probably into a coma. And then I'm going to wake up tomorrow, go to work, check my trail cams. Maybe catch a Bigfoot. Who fucking knows? So, see you guys next stream. Stay safe, stay happy, stay COVID-free. And I will see you guys next stream. Peace out. Love you guys.